Hello and welcome back to my channel of Global Modern Governments, Programs and Solutions. To all of you at AFGE, American Federation of Government Employees, I submitted my proposal to solve your issue. This is my modern U.S. government, the only solution to the ongoing government shutdown, the only one in the entire United States of America. Instead of solution, you chose to join the No Kings protest against President Trump. So after the protest, what did you have? Did your protest result in any positive or productive solutions? No. You wasted your time. Instead of considering my solutions, you have nothing now. And my solutions, you cannot have it because I gave you until October 16, 2025 to accept it or reject it, or I will cancel it. So it's been canceled. Those of you who are living for another country, you wanted to live in Ireland, you wanted to live in Portugal or anywhere else, you are just helping yourselves, not America. My objectives are this: to support President Trump in his quest for a strong America. And when I disagree with President Trump, I will provide the analysis and explain my solutions, why those solutions are better, more effective, and in the best interest of the American people and global humanity. I've done this in the past, advanced course on how to prevent President Trump's tariffs on imported cars. I've done that. I've done this too. President Trump threatens huge 25% tariff on imported cars. I provided the analysis and the solutions. Trade tariffs, as I said before, is as old as 1861. The primary purposes are to raise revenue for the government, restrict imports, and protect domestic producers from foreign competitors, reach reciprocity agreements to reduce trade barriers. These are very old strategies of the government, and President Trump is still using it. 1861. We're now in 2025. The world has changed dramatically. United States debt. When I started looking at America, I wanted to know where is America. I wanted to know who is Kennedy. Remember the assassination in 1963? America's debt was only at $306 billion at that time. Then I arrived in America with 1.3 trillion debt to continue my studies and research of America. And today, November 4, that 300 billion, that 1.4 trillion is now 38.152 trillion. And it's going up way fast. That's why the title of this presentation is Scary Times for America, My Solutions. It's been 62 years now since I started studying America. Philippines, America, United States, Australia, Mexico, Canada, and about 7 or 8 European countries. I went to all those places. I used to live here. I live here for more than 40 years now. I visited this many times. I've been here many times, as well as European countries and Canada, to study the government systems. That's why I came up with modern government system. Without this modernization of government, I assure you 100%, this country is nowhere else going but down. My modern US government is designed to reduce this, reset this going up trillion of debt into a downward trend to generate revenue without raising taxes. No one else can do this presentation but me. How to reduce government debt without raising taxes. I prepared this January 20, 2023. And here's the YouTube presentation. I'll put it down below so it'll be easier for you to find it. My modern US government corporate tax rates starts at 10% from 21%. Remember, when President Trump first time as president, from 36, I believe, he brought it down to 21, and it created a budget deficit. Mine, because it's modern government, from 21, I'll bring it down to 10%. And it's not going to create deficit. Excuse me. After 5 years, it'll bring it down to 5% and reduce budget deficit. Bring back American manufacturers from foreign countries. Provide the option to lower labor costs in America. Without lowering labor costs in America, this country is going nowhere else but down. And I'm trying my best to prevent that. The U.S. collected an estimated $195 billion in tariffs for fiscal year 2025, a 115% increase over 2024. $195 billion is very small compared to my modern government programs. Very small. Even if the president can reach 600 or 800 billion, still nowhere close, not even half of my modern government system. Who's paying for these tariffs? The American businesses and consumers like you and me. Yesterday, I bought another battery for my car and I have to pay $4.54 tariff. Can these tariffs reduce the U.S. debt? No, 100% no. In fact, the deficit this year alone, in spite of this 195 billion, is I think about 1.3 trillion or 1.8 trillion. You'll have to Google that. Can this bring back all American manufacturers from foreign countries? No, 100% no. And I've done this. Why trade tariff is bad for America and other countries. Here is the YouTube presentation that I did in the past. I will put it below also, so it'll be easier for you to click it and watch it. How Canada and Mexico can stop Trump's plan to impose trade tariff. Here it is again. I'll put it down below also. President Trump's options are this. Understand the concept of modern government. Consider a minimum of 5 to 10 days presentation or training or workshop that I'm offering now. Choose any of my fully developed programs for implementation in America. He can choose. I've got, way too many. And the next few days, I will tell you what are these programs that I have developed. And my guarantees, no one from the Trump administration, including the military, law enforcement, or intelligence agencies, can match my analysis, strategies, and solutions. No other company can develop this U.S. government modernization program. No one. Thank you for watching, and I hope I can bring more solutions for you to watch, and hopefully you can reach out to President Trump and tell him, hey, your government is outdated. Thank you very much, and see you again. Goodbye for now.